All right. I am going to change it to just me and there. Are we live? Are we live? Somebody comment if we're live. Can you see me? So we will see. We've got 41 people on already, you guys. So I am super excited. It is 7:29. We're almost there. Oh, it's 7:30. All right, you guys. It's 7:30. Oh, let me get the right spot. And we are so excited for this workshop. So I want to welcome you to our Best Face Forward workshop. And we are off to a great start. We're hoping to wrap up by 8:45. We've got some powerful speakers waiting to come on and share information with you. And they have a ton of stuff to share. So what makes tonight really special is this group of directors has been working together for many years, you guys, for many years. In fact, they're the group that brings you the fall advance to Henning, Minnesota every year. So one quick little plug for that, October 3rd and 4th, that's our next fall advance at the Lutheran Island Camp. So add that to your calendar. But we'll hear about that at a different time. Now, I'm so stinking excited to introduce to you these amazing women with me tonight. You know, we all just received our buzz kits. So let me pull you on here. And I want to share with you that just about every one of us we've all started playing with these new foundations. We started using them, but just about every one of us does not have the perfect match yet because our buzz kits only had 10 colors and some were luminous and some were matte. So we have been just learning so much about these and we want to share that success with you. So let me introduce our awesome, I want to add to, hang on. I did a whoops. I'm in charge of all of this and who knows. Okay, here we go. We'll get everybody on and we'll take that sign off. So cheer for our directors. And you guys can speak. So let me introduce you. We have Tiffany Myram.
Sue, I can hear you.
Married for 24 years and is an awesome, awesome director from
Sisseton, South Dakota.
Sisseton, South Dakota. Glenna Soniker has been with Mary Kay forever, and she is in Clear Lake, Minnesota. Wave, Glenna. There you go. Lori Arnold, amazing Lori Arnold, top in sales, is been with Mary Kay 31 and a half years, and she is in Owatonna, Minnesota now. Yay, Lori. Lisa Seifert-Weigel is a 42-year Mary Kay amazing legacy leader. And what city do you live in again, Lisa?
I live in Brandon, South Dakota.
In South Dakota, Brandon, South Dakota. And then we have Kathy Schmidt and what, 37 years for you?
Yep.
Amy Samuels, are you 25?
20, just 20.
Oh, just 20. You're the kid in this group. Oh my goodness.
The baby in the group. That's why he looks so young.
Love it, love it, love it. All right. And what else was I going to say? And so Amy is in Northfield. And Kathy, where are you?
New London, Minnesota.
New London. All right. So we're from all over. I'm Sue Tomte, 35 years with Mary Kay, and I'm in the Park Rapids area. So, are you guys all on? Are we seeing people flashing on and off?
You're cutting in and out a little bit, Sue, but we can hear you.
Technology. So if anything goes wrong, it's my fault. So I will say that right up front because I set this whole thing up and oh my goodness, long. And but we are going to be moving straight forward. So look at this group, 225 plus years of experience. So we have gone through a lot of changes in Mary Kay. We have gone through new compacts. We've gone through new foundations. We've gone through new formulas. We've gone through whole new systems that have come back again. So we have a ton of experience in how to work with our customers and how to help transition them to the next thing. And I want to share with you some statistics. Remember, on the chat, you guys, the more comments that you make, the better. And we have our fabulous directors in the background, and they are helping to answer questions, to help figure out if you need more information. But we've got Lynette Hubert and Jill Nelson, and I'm sure all of our other directors, if they see a comment in the chat, they will also be responding in. Okay, so let's get down to business, and I will put me back with this presentation start and go through just some basic information. So tonight is about helping you feel confident, clear, and ready to share this exciting launch with your customers, and for you to get a better understanding of it. But before we jump into the product details, let's talk about why this matters. Foundation is one of the most personal products a woman buys. It touches how she sees herself, how confident she feels walking out the door, and whether she feels like her skin still looks like her. And the beauty industry is telling us something very important. Shade matching still matters a lot. In 2025, a survey found that 41% of consumers say shade match is the most important factor when buying foundation. Wear time is next at 33%, which tells us that customers want a foundation that both matches beautifully and lasts a long time. We also know that many women want help. An Ipsos beauty survey found that 62% of women said they would want help finding the right foundation shade. And about half also wanted help finding concealer and lipstick shades. Ooh, what business does that sound like? That would be us, you guys. And now, with more beauty shopping happening online, customers are often trying to make these decisions without seeing the product in person, without testing undertones, and without someone guiding them. That means our role is even more valuable. The industry is moving strongly towards personalization. A Reuters report reported that major beauty brands are using AI and shade matching technology to help customers find personalized foundation recommendations. How interesting. The whole industry is doing it. And the AI beauty market is projected to grow from 3.27 billion with a B in 2023 to 8.1 billion in 2028. It's more than doubling, you guys, the AI beauty market. So what does that tell us? Customers want more than foundation. They want guidance. They want confidence. They want someone who can help them choose the right shade, the right finish, and the right routine. And that's exactly why this launch is such an opportunity. It is such an opportunity. Our company is at the forefront. With the new TimeWise 3D foundation, we've got 36 shades, matte, luminous finishes, and you'll hear more about that. And Mary Kay consumer testing found that 87% of the women agreed their skin looked natural. 86% agreed it instantly created a smooth finish. And so, you guys, tonight our goal is simple. It's to help you feel ready to guide your customers with confidence. Because when you help a woman find her foundation fit, you are helping her feel seen, polished, and beautiful in her own skin. So that's kind of why we're doing it. And Mary Kay has us so positioned so beautifully with the e-commerce platform, with the ability for customers to use the AI matching tool and a whole set of foundation shades that really match undertones more than we've ever had before. So are you ready? We are getting in there. And our first speaker tonight is the fabulous Lisa Seifert-Weigel. Uh-oh, I did the remove instead of add to stage. So let me add you in, Lisa. And I'm going to make you bigger, and we're going to hide off stage. Okay, remove. Go ahead, Miss Lisa, and here's your first slide.
Okay. Well, 42 years ago when I joined Mary Kay, I learned about the 6 most important things list. And I can tell you it has been such an invaluable tool in all areas of my life. And so tonight, it's my honor to share with you the 6 most important things that you're going to want to know. And so I'm going to begin by sharing just a little bit about mass market, prestige, masstige brands that we have, and a little bit about skinification. In the marketplace, there are some differences, and you might be thinking, okay, but where does Mary Kay fit? So come along, follow me. There are mass market foundations. Those would be considered those that perhaps are seen in Ulta, Target, Drunk Elegant, Elephant, Tarte, Revlon, Almay, L'Oreal. They typically sell at an average of $8 to $10. Then you have the prestige brand foundations, and those are found in spas and salons, and these sell anywhere from 80 to 100 plus. Then we have the Mary Kay foundation, and that's what we call the masstige. So that is between the mass market brand and the prestige brand. And our prestige brand, Mary Kay, is a performance product with prestige packaging. So we are a prestige quality product with closer to mass market prices. We are in the right place at the right time for this. So why skinification sells, and what is skinification? Skinification includes promotional products that deliver solutions with skincare ingredients in our concealers and in our foundation. And our new formula contains the TimeWise 3D resveratrol, B3, and peptides. And those are the same ingredients that you'll find in our miracle set that are in our new foundation. Why is vitamin B3 important? Well, it's also known as a niacinamide, and that is an anti-inflammatory powerhouse that strengthens the skin barrier. It hydrates and reduces pore sizes, redness, and acne. It specifically helps improve uneven skin tone, softens fine lines and wrinkles, and it protects against environmental stress, making it a popular, well-tolerated ingredient for all skin types. True to our shades. Easy shade matching, less guesswork, and more streamlined match for customers. Simplified shade naming approach, designating a matte versus a luminous finish, and a numbered shade based on its hue. It will have buildable coverage and all-day wear. Lightweight, breathable formula. It builds from a medium to a full type of coverage. The natural skin-like finish that lasts all day. And we have found that 87% of women that were tested felt that their skin looked natural. So all the shades that we have, the 36 shades in each formula of matte and luminous. So again, the matte formula controls shine for a smooth, natural look, and the luminous hydrates and brightens for a radiant glow. So realize that your clients may want to own both formulas depending on their mood, their season, or occasion. So you want to give them the dignity of choice. Let them decide if they would like to have both formula in the same shade. The next is our new packaging, which for us equals a better experience. It has a needle nose to it, so it allows more precise, no mess application. And the needle nose delivery systems are more common in the marketplace. Concealers sometimes that are laid down on the side in your drawer will tend to appear as though they have separated. And that is the pigment separating from the other ingredients. So what's the cure for that? Well, you can either shake it, knead it, or stand it on its cap. And this may hold true for your experience with the new foundations. And again, what do? Well, you shake it, you knead it, or stand it on its cap. The needle nose type of container actually reduces product waste for a professional upgraded user experience. And this type of packaging, well, it also helps to keep the cost down and helps us to stay relevant and more competitive in the marketplace. The Foundation Finder provides matching in minutes, and we have a handy shade conversion flyer. And this also holds us closer to more sales, building trust and loyalty for repeat customers. So you can utilize product samples as a business resource to aid in shade matching and recommendation. However, my friend Kathy Schmidt, it is my pleasure to turn over the discussion because she's going to talk a little bit more about exact shade matching. So take it away, Kathy.
Yay, thanks, Lisa. That was great training. So the new foundation. Foundation isn't just about light and dark. It's about what's underneath your skin. And to get that right skin shade makes your skin look smoother, brighter, and more natural. Now, almost all of you, I'm sure, use Mary Kay foundation now. So the easiest way to start with is look at a conversion chart, and you will find that on Mary Kay InTouch. But with the conversion chart, it is going to tell you the shade you used and the new shade that would be the shade that would be the replacement of sorts. But that's not necessarily exactly right because we have more shades. You might be able to fine tune that better. So the new shades have a different description. So like light with a cool rosy undertone, light with a neutral yellow undertone. Don't let those scare you. They're meant to help you. And so it's really about finding the right shade. So if you look at your conversion chart and you find your new shade, you will be able to find where to start with that. Now, undertone is a subtle color underneath the surface of your skin, and it doesn't change with tanning or lightening of your skin. It's always the same. So the main categories for undertones are cool, and you all probably know this. That's the pink, the red, the blush color. And then the warm is the yellow, the peach, the golden, and the neutral is a mix of both. So when your undertone is off, your foundation could look too orange. You could look too pink. Your skin could look ashy or dull. And like your foundation is sitting on the top of your skin. When it's right, your foundation blends or disappears onto your face and it looks very natural. Skin looks healthy and it has that glow. So one of the things to do is, of course, stripe your skin. So I'm going to take my foundation off right here, and I'm hoping this is going to show up good enough. I grabbed 3 foundations. Now, know that there is no right or wrong exactly. You're going to figure that out. But I know I can probably wear more than one foundation color. So this is light 4. It has a yellow background or yellow undertone. And so there's that with the yellow. You'll also know I put a big mark, wrote on my tubes with a label maker, because as I get older, they keep making this coloring smaller. And see how when I make the foundation stripe, it is very sheer. I don't have a lot of color there. Now this one is a neutral. So the first one is yellow. This one is neutral. And the last one is going to be, has more of that cool undertone, that more of that pink. Now, when you're doing this, it will take 1 to 2 minutes for the, they call it IntelliMatch technology. So when you put it on, you're going to have to let it on your skin for a minute or two, and it will kind of color correct itself. So I know I can wear the neutral, and I know I can wear the pink. When we get the proper colors, it will be easier to find the exact shade. But you can see how these start. This yellow is definitely not going to be, even though it's the wrong color, you can tell that's too yellow, where the neutral is starting to really blend in, and so is this pink. The pink you can see on my skin more. Now, none of these are the right colors. I'm just showing you for shade, the undertone, what you're looking for. And you can see this one is going to be the best, the neutral. We have this new sponge tool. I know someone else is going to talk about that, but I'm just going to show you how easy these are to blend. So some of the things you need to know is, so you're going to use the conversion chart. You can use that new AI foundation finder when that comes out, and that's going to help you figure out, for customers that don't live nearby, what foundation samples you'd want to send to them. Another way to decide your undertone is your vein color. Have you guys heard this? There's a lot about colors right now with your seasons and that kind of thing. So if you look at your veins, if your vein looks blue or purple, of course, that's going to be a cool undertone that you have. If your vein looks a little more green, that's a warm color undertone. And if your skin kind of has a mix of blue and green, that is going to be a neutral undertone. So that's another tool for you to try to figure out what undertone you might have. The luminous and the matte in this foundation are all the same colors. And so that will make it easier that somebody might want to wear matte in the summer, like I wear matte in the summer, and I will step to luminous in the winter for more of that moisture to my skin. Another way to figure out your undertone is sometimes with your jewelry. If you look good in gold jewelry, you are more of a warm. If you look better with silver, that's more of a cool. And a neutral person with those undertones can probably wear gold and silver. Remember, everyone can wear more than one foundation color, and it's just to play with it to find the best color. So practice, practice, practice. Make sure you stripe family, friends, husband. It doesn't matter because you will get to play with those undertones and start to see that. And you will also be better at just looking at people. So that will help you find the best color for you with that conversion chart and the samples, and then practice on as many people as you possibly can. And that'll help you with the undertones. Like I said, don't let that scare you. It's probably 100 times easier than you think to find the right color because you have the conversion chart. It's the customers that don't have Mary Kay foundation that you're going to be golden with, because you are going to be able to go, do you go in the sun and do you burn, burn, burn? Well, that's a cool undertone. Do you go in the sun and tan, tan, tan? Guess what? That's the warm undertone. And if you go in the sun and turn a little pink and then warm and then tan, that is the neutral undertone. So those things are going to help you, just like we've done in the past. You can kind of look at somebody, go, she's an ivory, she's a beige, she's a bronze. Kind of figure out that undertone by asking that question, and then start with the middle of the road colors and stripe her red here, not on her hand, red on her face, and let that color on her face tell you what color she's going to be. So that's how easy it's going to be. Can't wait for you guys to try all the new foundation. And take it away. I'm not even sure who's after me, Sue.
Well, we have a question. Here's a question, Kathy.
Yes.
Whoops. Where did it go? Here's the question. When you have the foundation standing on its cap, will it ooze out of control?
No. You use a very small amount, and I normally put my foundation on the back of my hand, and I'm using way less because of the needle nose app. I use way less. I have to squeeze it to get it out. No, it's very, very nice container. Hope that's any other questions there? Okay.
Good. Next. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Big applause, you guys. Put your love in the comments. If you have a heart, do all that stuff. All right. Lori Arnold is our next speaker. And thank you, Kathy. And so let's add Lori to the stage. Oh, whoops. There we go. Add Lori to the stage. There's Lori. And we'll remove Kathy from the stage. Yay. So, you guys, Lori is
Hold
an
on,
expert.
Sue, can you hear me?
Yes.
You are muted.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. Let's see. Every time we switch people, it mutes you. So I have to go out and come back in. So I'll be right back.
Okay. See ya. We'll talk about ya. Well, all right, you guys, technology, isn't that always the challenge whenever we do something new? So she will hop back in and hopefully it will work. All right, she's back.
Yeah, every time you switch people, it automatically mutes and I can't get you off mute. So
interesting. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you perfectly. So
all right. Well, Lori's going to talk about, she's an expert. She has gone through the change in foundation, in the change in compact. She's gone through how to, go from TimeWise to a different TimeWise. She's been part of the company as we went from pink to silver to black and, all the different changes. So Lori, you have become an expert at getting your stuff together in your tools so that you can work nicely with your customers and you have a great way of showing. So what are you going to do with these new foundations?
Okay, so I have always told my consultants, anytime you can demo from full-size products, do that. So I've always demoed from full-size foundations. And I don't have all the luminous and all the matte. I just do the matte because that is my most popular. But I do carry every single sample color of the sample packs in matte and luminous, in both. So if I can stripe test them with the matte, and then they should be using the luminous, then I can open a packet of that shade and they can try the luminous on their face. These are perfect for mailing in the mail. They go in a regular envelope and mail to your out-of-town customers. So having those samples of all the matte and all the luminous is very important to have. But like I said, I love to demo out of full-size tubes, and these are the ones we got in our director support package. And what I've done is, like Kathy, I got a label maker. My husband got me one for Christmas. But you can print out the conversion chart and cut that little ivory C100 off that page and tape it to the new foundation that is the closest match. So you'll have your old color on there, so you can reference that really easy instead of always looking at your conversion chart. So I will open every single matte color, and I probably won't have the two lightest ivories or most of the bronzes, because that's not my customer base, that's not my demographic. I will have up to the 2 first bronzes, but I will have the bronzes in the little samples in case I need them. But then I will put them in these mesh bags, and you can get about 7 or 8 in a bag to carry to my appointments or to keep them organized. And I'll try to have like the ivories in 1, the beiges in 2 of them, and the bronzes. These are available section 2 for $1 for these mesh bags. So very economical to use these to put your demo tubes in to carry to your appointments. And again, I say use full size whenever you can to demo so people can see what the foundation is going to look like. And it's just more economical to do this. You get Star Consultant, you get wholesale for using full size instead of the section 2 samples. So that's what I plan to do, and I can't wait to start holding lots of appointments in May and switch my customers over to the new, plus find new customers for this new and improved foundation.
Cool. And here's a question for you, Lori. Are the new tubes smaller than the other ones?
No, they are the same ounces, 1 ounce, same as what we had before. Just
okay. And what's our price?
Good question.
I was wondering that myself. I think they're 28.
Yeah, I got the book right here. Yes, they are 28. They are 28. And like Kathy said, this needle nose is the best because it does not come out unless you squeeze it. So it's wonderful. Love the packaging.
Look at that. I like this comment. Labeling equals light bulb. Love. I like
Label
that comment.
I finally used my label maker.
Yay. And you know what? That is a great way because you fumble less. And I have to show you my label. I instead of buying white with black writing, it's clear, so I can't even see that. I've got a label on here, but I can't see it. So a white label.
White label works good.
Yes, works great. All right. So you guys, we've learned about the foundation 6 most important key things. We've learned about how to demo. Next up, and thank you very much, Lori Arnold. Great tips.
You're welcome.
Great. And let me see. I will have you step back, and I will invite Glenna Sonecker
I'm
to
ready.
join me. Yes, you're ready. And this is, okay, what's our game plan? How are we going to manage this with our existing customers? So I'm going to let you go to town and talk about that.
Thank you, Sue, and thank you to all the directors. Holy smokes, we got it going on. So here are the things I'm going to talk about. Inventory management, very important to me. If you're not doing inventory, you'll just use my shop, and it's just a good day. Getting the old off our shelf, getting the new on our shelf. I want to talk about sample management, introducing the new foundations to current customers and best customers, to new customers, using the foundations as a booking tool, my shop in CDS, and I am all in. This is a fun game plan. So I've already been saying this for 3 or 4 weeks. This is a really good time to update facial. So it is just a great time to be meeting with all of our customers. These are 2 tools that I have been using now for almost a year. Some of you have heard me talk about it, and they're Excel spreadsheets. One is a sampler day. It is simply passing out samples and following up on each and every sample with with each customer and a commercial and then running a special going on. I have then also set up, I got this idea about a year ago from a mentor, and it's Glenna's beautiful skincare customers. And these are a 2-month reach out to each one of those skincare customers. And it has doubled the sales with those top customers. I said it before, I just never really realized I had so many great skincare customers that I choked up a little bit when the gal said, Glenna, how many of your customers are skincare customers? And I did one of those. I just didn't realize I had so many great customers, and it has made my business so delightful to be in touch with these women every 2 months. So we've got categories of name, last call, skincare items, supplements, the last order, the last time I recommended a facial or a show, and then the last contact with them. It's just made my business the most delightful that it's been in all of these many, many years. Okay, so much matching, so much reaching out to customers. What I have found in the last couple of weeks is a note on CC creams. I am finding that many and half of my customers are so happy with their CC cream that they are not even on the table for foundation matching with these new foundations. And I'm finding that with a group last night, 5 of them, they just want to stay with their CC cream, and 5 of them want to see what's going on. I might recommend to them that if they ever want more coverage for a special event, we could match. I might recommend concealer and peach under eye corrector. Of course, I will recommend the silky setting powder. But what's fun with those CC cream people is maybe they want multiple CC creams. So to add on a little bit there. Inventory management for the old TimeWise and the new TimeWise. So for me, I'm looking around at who's doing what, and I have a 6-month game plan where I will keep my current foundations in stock for 6 months. So I'm doing a 6-month transition. And that just takes a little bit of the stress off, that those customers who maybe aren't in my 2-month connect list, they don't have to stress out about changing. I don't have to stress out about changing. So I will keep my inventory going with my regular the foundations we have right now. I'll let some of them run down, but I'm going to keep most of them in stock for 6 months. Okay. So they can get their foundation for 6 months. I did that with the last time we checked out, and it worked out. It just worked out great. Okay. So immediately I want to get the new foundations. I've already ordered them because we got to be ahead of your game plan a little bit with what foundations are keeping in or ordering in stock. So my biggest sellers are Ivory C110, N150, W160, W180, N190, and 210 and 200. Like, those are my best sellers. So immediately I went to the shade conversion chart, and I have now ordered those in as the new ones. And from there, I will use my shop and CDS. So as I'm matching, if she's an ivory or a beige 100, which is one I personally, the new one is medium 1. I don't have that one in stock right now. I will immediately get on her phone, go to my shop, marykay.com, G Sonicer, and I will order that in right in front of her. I bet you know by now, when you go on her phone and order your on her phone, your My Shop, that phone and that My Shop has memory, and it will keep you ordering it will keep them ordering to you. Okay, samples. I went down the list and I ordered every single one of these samples. I have color in both of them, in the matte and in the luminous. Some of my customers have said they're different shades, and I like Lori's idea a lot. But I've ordered all of them. Okay. And have you added that up by now? 36 times 2 times 2 is kind of more than what I want to be spending. But it comes in a pack of 6. I don't need 6. For 3/4 of the foundations, I don't need 6. And so I have a buddy or 2 buddies who we are going to split that up. We're going to split up the pack of 6, and one's going to take 2, and another, we're going to split it like in 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. So I will have all of them for every single incident, but I'll order my W160, my W180, my N190. I'm going to probably order another pack of those. Okay. Sampler sets, team up, full size. Okay. The old samples, look how cute these are. And I know my customers are doing this with me. I got the idea from my customers, and I want to recommend that we listen to our customers because they're more like us than anything. But they asked me for these sample packs. And what they're doing when they so sneaky say, can I have C110, C120, C130, C140? Yeah, they want to try them. I know they do, but they're traveling with these. So I will set up with customers travel packs and give them gifts, especially the hostesses. They get something special all the time. Okay, see all these samples? See all these samples, matte and luminous? Okay, I will not let one of them go to waste. At the vendor fair this weekend, I'll be handing out some packets, and these will all move with my customers as either travel packets, or we still don't have ours in, so I'll still probably use these this weekend, and then actually just handing them out to people with my business card. Saying something like, it's a really good time to be facialing. Okay. My Shop only, you are going to move into the new ones right away, introduce them to the new foundations. I think a lot of us are hybrid where we'll have some stock, but I am truly loving not having to keep as much stock. That CDS and My Shop is right there. It makes absolutely no sense to have stock of products we're not selling. The Foundation Finder tool. I've used it. I love it. It's such a techie tool. It's so cute. And don't you dare think for 1 minute it can replace you. Yes, let them do it. Encourage them to do it. But I'm sure I have by now 5 or 6 different ones that they recommended. And it's fine. It's fine. It's just fine. Okay. Make a booking tool. They just need the foundation match. Okay, what happens to retired foundations after 6 months? Okay, so at that point, I will probably reach out to certain customers, maybe my gal who uses W160, and I'll say, Rhonda, what do you think? You want to take these off my shelf? And she might or she might not. I'll go to the next person. That's a very popular tool. So I'll do that with anything that I have left. I'm not going to worry about it for 6 months, but my tax accountant has said, Glenna, do you ever do a dump? And I know businesses do this where they do a dump. So run a sale, do a dump, take it to the women's shelters, do facials at the women's shelters. There's a lot of things that can be done with those as we go. All right, friends and family shopping sessions or parties, make your foundation matching, a theme at the parties. Last night I met with a group of about 10, and half of them, like I said, wanted to stay with their CC creams, and so they don't want to even match. They just want to sit there, but they'll gladly watch the other half a dozen match up their foundations. And I'll guarantee you half of those who are watching, by the time the half a dozen get done, the others will want to match too or try something new. It's usually what happens. 5 different, okay, so let's see. Okay, Sue, you catch me up on any questions if I don't catch them. 5
Right.
customer examples. Okay, customer 1. Customer 1 is someone like me. Don't hold me back. Give me the tools I need to figure out what I want, kind of all by myself. I'm probably going to want to meet with you. I definitely need your My Shop because I'm going to be saying, oh my gosh, I need this foundation, I need this powder, I need this concealer. And it could be 2 o'clock in the morning when I finally think of this and I don't want to be bothering you. I'm going to want samples, and you could make me a best customer and I don't use anything but Flawless Face because I have 8 to 10 foundations. I have matte wear, I have luminous wear, I have W160, W180, N190, just because, okay, I have N150. I like different foundations, the different times of the year. Do I want to go matte today? Do I want to go luminous? I have 2 CC creams. I'll put CC cream under my foundation. It just glows. And sometimes I want to go darker of a CC cream, and sometimes I want to go lighter. I have 1 silky setting powder. I have a concealer, and I have the peach under eye corrector. Okay. So just give me the tools. Let me go. Just take care of me and learn from my mistake. If customer 1 asks you, if she says, I would like W160, W180, N190, and N150 samples, give them to her, even if she asked you that 6 months ago. So we're just cute. We just like our stuff. Okay, customer number 2. Half my customers fit this. She uses CC cream and she is happy. She doesn't need any more from you. And repeat that back to her. Sandy, it sounds like you're really happy with that CC cream. I would love for you to just keep doing that. And that one is staying as it is. So don't you worry about it. But would you like to win one? Sell a few with your CC cream and my MaryK.com website, MaryK.com/G Soniker. Have her go sell some to you. The beauty of your website is to get her, she can be sitting at work or at the family event and, Glenna, what's that foundation you have on? It's CC cream, light to medium. Let me show you. MaryK.com/G Soniker. Here, have it sent to yourself. I might include a sample for a traveler size of something else. Maybe for a little more coverage for a special event. But these CC cream customers, they are happy, and mine don't really want to be bothered with anymore. Customer number 3. A lot of women, like you've heard, are not happy or confident in their foundation. So find out What is frustrating her? Is it the matching, that she's not getting a good match? Does she not like the feel? Does she not like the customer service that she isn't getting? How can we assist her to find the winning foundation? And then remind her that the Mary Kay Foundation is a protection step of skincare. Customer number 4, she buys TimeWise foundation. Use the conversion chart and use it with confidence. I have not seen anything in the Buzz Kit that says that conversion chart isn't good. Right now I have on medium 7, and medium 7 says it should be too light for me. So I put the darker CC cream under and I put more powder on top. So I mean that medium 7 is a C130, and that's how it should look too light on me. So then use the conversion chart, use it with confidence, just go across, maybe add a couple samples around that and say, this is a really good time to update facial. What would you think about including your mom, your sister, or a coworker? All right, customer number 5 and the 5th one, the final one. She buys 2 to 3 foundations at a time. We phone, email, or message, however that works with her. I will say to her on her next order, can I include 2 of your W160 Luminous and 1 of the new conversion chart that is coming? Okay, 1 of the new updates that's coming, and I would use a conversion chart for that. This certain person I'm thinking of, I've never met her. I might include a couple samples with her order, but she doesn't want to fuss. She doesn't have time. She doesn't want to fuss. We don't want to make this more complicated than it has to be. I believe it was Kathy Schmidt who said there's a lot of these who can look, she probably can look good in 10 of these. We don't need to get hung up on them. All right. In my closing part, I have to share this with you. Okay. Did I miss?
All right. There was a question. Yep.
Will the company offer the color match tools in section 2? Some customers are very hesitant to use technology and the color match. Are you talking about the one you lay on your skin? If that's that one, Christine, I haven't seen that yet. Maybe someone else can talk to that if they've seen it, but I haven't seen it yet. I won't hesitate to say to a customer over the phone, do you tan easy? And so then you make the notes that was, okay, she's either a warm undertone or she'll say, I just burn. And so then she would be a cool undertone. And if she says neither, then she would be more of the neutral. And then find out if she's an ivory, beige, or bronze and go with a sample from there, maybe get her on Zoom or just pick one. We have the product replacement request. If you haven't done product replacement request, I think in foundation matching, that's where I do the most exchanges, so to speak. Okay. In my closing part, cleanser, mask, freshener, serum, moisturizer, protection. Mary Kay Foundation is our protection. This beautiful lady said so many years ago, if she isn't happy with her foundation, she won't be buying the set. So let's just get her happy with it. Let's keep her moving. And we've got the best at the best price. And they've got you. So will you share the spreadsheet format? Absolutely. I will get that to Sue or put that on our, yes, I will. And really, I do have an example of that. I won't share with you mine because I want to keep those, but now I'm being silly. But yes, I will share that. Strongly recommend it. And I want to add one piece to that. When I started doing this, guess what? When she says no, or she changes her mind, she's just going off my beautiful skincare customer list. I don't take it personally. And that has been a true blessing for those spreadsheets.
Thank you very much, Glenna. Great, great information. And look at the chat. They're all going nuts. So thank you for all of your wisdom. And yes, we will be sharing, especially if any of the directors get their material to me, I will send it out in an email to you, or they will be added to the fall advance consultant Facebook page. So we'll have them on there. All right. Thank you, Miss Glenna. Big applause. Next up, we are going to hear from Tiffany. And let's see, Tiffany is going wherever she is. So we talked about some of this. Glenna mentioned our game plan, working with your customers, going through the reorder, helping them with inventory. You can offer different specials. And now Tiffany is going to hop on and kind of share how we create that excitement and what's next and how to build and connect on social media. So, Miss Tiff.
Hi, everybody. Well, I'm so glad that you're hanging out with us tonight. As Sue mentioned earlier, 85% of women feel like they don't have the foundation match that they need for their face. So what does that tell us? That tells us that there is this huge, huge gap that we can fill as beauty consultants. And so I'm going to show you a couple things that you can use social media wise, way to connect with your customers to start this launch and get things going on how to promote. Now, as a reminder, Mary Kay is launching this May 16th. And this flawless face is going to give us plenty of opportunity to enhance that connection with your existing customers and transition them from our previous foundations to the new foundations. Now, you can sell all this with confidence, knowing that there is a wealth of information on the Mary Kay 3D Foundation Hub on InTouch, which also has all of the charts that you can download there as well. I also, if you are not part of the My Mary Kay Facebook group, please do that, because they're also going to be sharing some educational posts, some bite-sized weekly videos that you can get in to understand the product and promote them on social media. And you can also use some of these videos will help on how to application demonstrations, how to cross-sell, how to shade match. But I think just like Kathy did tonight, that is a simple video that you can show how easy it is to get together with a customer and shade match. It doesn't have to be a long process. It can be quick and simple, like 5 minutes. Also remember that technology of the AI-powered foundation tool is going to be showing up on our websites. So if you have not set up your My Shop website yet, make sure that you take the time to do that, because that's where you're going to want to send your customers to do that shopping. Now, in our new lookbook that is going out in the mail, if you participated in PCP, if you flip that over, QR code, it's going to take you right to a generic one, but it's going to take you to the AI Finder tool. So how cool is that? So you could tell every one of your customers a great way to connect with them is to flip over their lookbook, scan the QR code, and do the foundation match. Now, I will say, make sure that they have a naked face, because if they are doing it with their foundation on, that's not going to give them a good match. Make sure that they're standing in good lighting, maybe a window during daylight, not at midnight, not trying to do it in the lights of their bathroom, because that's not really going to give them good coverage. And so those are some good tools. On social media, ways to connect with our customers, way to share that we have this great foundation is teasers, okay? The Mary Kay InTouch Foundation in the library, the documents, they have all kinds of graphics that you can share that are fantastic. Find those in the Mary Kay Foundation Hub spot. Follow the My Mary Kay on Facebook. And then the reels and videos. You guys, I know some of us don't do that, but I say get out of your skin. Even if you have to create your own video and just share it with your customers via email or just in a text message, there's so much information that you can give to your customers just in a quick video, quick snippet. It doesn't have to be a public thing if that bothers you, or in your private Facebook group with your customers. That's a great way to do that. So my last thing, make sure if you haven't already, set up your My Shop so that you are ready for this launch before May 16th.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Miss Tiffany, because this is one busy woman. She does a ton of stuff in her life. And so she is juggling, balancing, and making it all work. And you know that My Shop is going to truly make a difference. And haven't you seen that already, Tiffany? 41% of women shop online for their makeup, you guys. 41% already, and it's only going to get larger. So having your My Shop turned on and working is a great, great thing. So thank you, Miss Tiffany. And you guys show her love, show her love. There you go. Thank you, Tiffany. They're all up there. Okay, next up, and we're going to be almost finishing up, you guys. And I thought we would go a little long, but I saved the best for last, right, Amy? I saved the best for last. Thank you, Tiffany. And I want to welcome to the stage my good buddy, my friend, and my Mary Kay sister, Amy Samuels. And
Hello.
Amy and I are going to chit chat about seminar, aren't we?
Oh my gosh, you guys. I want you guys to write in the chat the whole time. We're saying the top reasons we want to go to seminar. If you're thinking about going, if you've ever been there, and just, I want you to write which one is your favorite. You know, I've had consultants say to me, you know, I'll go next year. I'll go next year. And I want to tell you, waiting doesn't change your business or your life. It's not going to be any different. And so I always say, go into seminar changed the trajectory of my life. And I am so proud that I have never in 20 years missed a seminar. And I love everything about it. Because I went and I saw this vision and I caught this dream and I fell in love with Mary Kay. The not just the business, not just the products. I fell in love with the philosophy, with every single part of it. And I saw the big picture. You know, we can talk about the big picture and you can be with the few Mary Kay gals, but when you get there, it's so amazing. It is life changing. And you wouldn't, if you're on my team, you would not be a part of Mary Kay if I would not have went that very first time. And so if you're building teams and thinking of building teams, they're never going to have seen Mary Kay if you've never went. So I just want to share the top 10 reasons that I think to go to seminar. And I want you to write down in the chat which one is you. So the first one is education and training. There is so much great education and training, the latest and the greatest from NSDs and top directors and your sister beauty consultants. The first time I went, I was in the pool before anything started the day before I got there early. I was sitting in the pool because I didn't know one single person. And I went out there for a swim and I sat in the pool and all these people, women were there and they were just pouring into me and to each other and sharing ideas and sharing their dreams and their vision. And I thought, I'm done. I'm ready to go home. I got everything I need from this. And it hadn't even started. It was so awesome. So if education and training is your number one reason to go, then put her in the chat. Second thing is motivation. It helps you step back and see the big picture of Mary Kay. And you get so motivated and so inspired. I love everything about that. There's product knowledge. People go for product knowledge, sales vision. There is a big expo if you've never been there, and the first day, and all the product is out, the new stuff is out, the old stuff, how to display it. You can try it, you can sample it, sales ideas, all the things. And you're going to know about the new product launches and all the prizes. That's so fun. It's hard for me to pick just one, but there is many. But anyway, another one is the glamour. Oh my God, the glitz and the glamour. Get your fancy shoes out, your fancy dress, get on your panty girl because you're gonna need it, and all the right undergarments. And you just got time here to get all those fancy things. But that is so fun. The glitz and the glamour, the red carpet, the crowns, the chair coming from the top of the stage, out of the ceiling, out of nowhere. I mean, the speeches, every single thing about it is great. The inspiration is great. You hear stories from the top of the top, from NSDs, from the top directors, from other top achievers. The stories and the inspiration are amazing. That's another one. The camaraderie. So many special memories are made at seminar, especially when we gather with even our units all together. We have an area that we gather with. It's so fun to be together. And the value of some people tell me about the value. A trip is tax deductible, so think about that. It's a tax deduction, and what you take away is invaluable. There is no way you can put a price on it. I remember my director said the first time that I told her I can't afford to go, and she said, "If you want to change your life, you can't afford not to go." That kind of hit me between the eyeballs because I thought, you know what, that is so true, isn't it? Um, Another thing, this is one of my big things is the fun. Oh my God, it's fun. The second we get to the airport, we're having fun before we leave my house. It's so fun. We get to the airport, it's fun. We're on the plane, it's fun. Last year, I got upgraded to first class and I had a ball waving at all my friends that were walking by that had to go to the back with the poor people. It was so great. So that's a fun part. Everything aside from the training and all that stuff, Gab and Sharon and the dancing, we get to dance. I love that. So, another thing, your curiosity is satisfied when you go. The trip includes a tour of Mary Kay Corporate. I'm not sure if we're going there this year, but I would think since we're close by in Fort Worth, I'm not sure, but usually we get to do that. And we go to that manufacturing plant. Like, how cool is it to see how your lipsticks are made? You're standing there watching them make it, put it in the packages, put it in the boxes. It's so cool to do that. I love that part of it. Also, the special events. Okay, so I just can't even talk enough about our award show. There's a VIP special if you do like one of the courts or something, you get to go to the fancy, what do you call that? Sue, I'm having a brain fart.
Oh my gosh. So
You're not
yeah,
listening
the
to me.
recognition
Yes,
lunches, star
yes,
lunches,
yes,
all of that kind of stuff.
yes. And you develop lifelong friendships. I mean, you share a room with three other women. You can share with two, but three other women, and it's just so fun. You laugh and laugh and laugh all night. I don't get a lot of sleep when I'm there, and it's not that I have trouble sleeping when I'm with other women, but everybody is talking all night, and we just start cracking up for no reason. There's people up at the crack of dawn. There's people exercising, and then there's me who just gets up early to go get a latte for everybody because that's my exercise. I walk downstairs, I get the latte, and that's like 10,000 steps, I think. So anyway, so those are all the reasons. So just write down in the chat, the royalty reception, Jill Nelson, bingo, that's it. Just put down the reason that the reason you like to go to seminar, because I think I think it's just the greatest thing in the world that you get to be rewarded for all that fun stuff. And anyway, when I went to my very first seminar, something in me, it like broke, the mold broke. And the mold that I had allowed others to place on me, think about that. I realized that I had been living in this box with labels that I let myself accept that other people put on me. And everything about it was an adventure for me when I went. I mean, it was a big adventure. The traveling, the packing, like I said, the packing. Oh my God, was that an experience? You got to take a week to do that because you got to get the matching underclothes, the matching shoes, the matching pantyhose, the matching jewelry, the matching jackets, all of it. I mean, the things, all the things. And so, the other adventure, like I said, the adventures, late night laughter, roommates. Oh my gosh, you get to be best friends with your roommates forever. And those poolside conversations, don't skip the pool. Get your bikini out, whether it's a big long one or a short skinny one. Put it on. And the laughter, the new friends, the dinners. Oh my God, the dinners are great. That bonds everybody together. Some people try to eat off my plate. That doesn't work. You realize that there's no other way to go but in the direction of your dreams when you're there, because it's poured into you. Some beauty consultants tell me, well, I'm not going to go. I'm just going to listen to the recordings or take somebody else's notes. You can listen to those go lives. You can listen to the videos. You can listen to all the CDs and all the stuff, but there's nothing like the electricity in that room of that speaker and all the people around you. And it's just a feeling that you have to experience, the talking and the pouring their hearts into our hearts. and into the soul of these group of women. Watching those women hear like new thoughts for the first time, it's life changing. And you can see when the light bulb pops up above their head. I mean, I can see it happening. I have that, double vision, and I can see that. You can't just listen to the recordings and take someone else's notes, because it just doesn't work. It's not the same thing. And there's something about that electricity, I got to tell you. There is something about no distraction. There's something about you're not taking care of your kids for those few days. You're not listening to your husband talk. You're not listening to all the things you need to do. It's just your time. It's just for you. And you don't have all these to-do lists, because your to-do list is to be there, to get to the classes, to have lunch, to meet the people, and to learn. It's just amazing. You're going to hear about the money-making ideas when you're there, because there are those classes. They are money-making ideas. You're going to hear from the Mary Kay millionaires, and you're going to get a moving on up strategy and what it takes, what you need to do. And you're going to take pictures of everyone and everything. So make sure you have your camera in your pocket at all times. And you're going to have just that life-changing event. It's just a few days that you're there. And it's a few days for you and your future and your dream. And you're right. The musical numbers and dancers are fabulous too. That's right. They're just great. The entertainment, I almost forgot that. That's one of my favorite things in the whole world, is the entertainment. That's fabulous too. And no laundry, no dishes. That's right. It's great. So, I always say some people use their family as an excuse. And some of my kids' best memories, I hate to say this, are when I went to seminar and Steve was home, and my sisters would take the kids, and they got to spend time with their cousins, with their aunties, and they just got to have that special time. So it was a special time for them too. And it was almost like a vacation they had. So instead of using them as an excuse, use your family as a reason to go. Figure out a way to get yourself there, to pay your way there. I always say, have a sale, throw a sale. You have all these amazing ideas everybody just gave you for these new foundations, how to have people come, stripe them, do whatever, get together with them, like Glenna said, make an appointment with every one of them. And while you're there, give them the whole facial, get them on the skincare, and you'll make enough money for your ticket, for your seminar, for your room. And it's going to take your business to the next level when you go, and it's going to take your life to the next level. So, I'll just see you at seminar, and I'm going to be cheering you on. I'm going to be your biggest cheerleader when I see you there. And Mary Kay Ash, our great founder of this great company, famously said over and over again, those that show up, go up. So I'll see you guys at the top.
Oh my gosh, Amy, that was just so powerful and so true. And you guys, we do have a strategy right now that you can get to that seminar and possibly walk on stage, because, oh my goodness, we have an opportunity right now to finish off our seminar year with a brand new product, with a reason to connect with every single woman who is out there, because nobody is confident in their foundation shades. They all want help. They want support. They want attention, and we can help them with that. So we can be strategic as business women and say, okay, this is an investment in my life and in my future, and have products on hand, or get enough to sample and really take the time to be good at your craft. Because I will make a prediction that there are young women out there, older women, any woman who makes a decision to master undertones and master the new products and get good at figuring out, whether a light 3 or a light 7 is going to work best with a customer. And that woman is going to make a huge difference in her life. She might be in a new car by the end of the year. She might be, not by the end of the seminar year, which is June. She might have, earn more diamonds. She might have more rewards and prizes, because this is a tremendous opportunity. Our company has aligned us in such a way that we have an e-commerce platform. We have the brand new, hottest, trending type products. We have some incredible things that the market is demanding, and we're positioned to do that super well. And if we are good and we let our customers know that we have this, oh my gosh, we're going places. So whew, what an awesome workshop, wouldn't you say? And here I better put this picture up because get ready to shine, girls. We are very excited for what's ahead, and we can't wait to, with the new foundations and what we can come up with over these next few months. So special thank you to all my directors who helped with this. So we've got Glenna and Tiffany and Kathy and Lisa. And where's Lori? Lori is right there. Thank you all so much for being on our stage, for pouring into us. And then Lynette and Jill on the background for making a difference and answering questions and keeping our chat going like crazy. I will be sending out a replay link to this event and then also a survey. So please take a moment to fill out that survey for me. And if you want more classes like this or more workshops, also let us know in the survey. You'll have a chance to put a comment in there. And then make sure you let your director know you were on. She will send you your laminated conversion sheets, and then head to the Mary Kay In Touch education module, the Foundation Hub, and learn more about the products. And truly, we absolutely appreciate your feedback in all of this stuff. And this was our first time bringing you something like this. And we made it through. We made it through. And you guys, I'm so proud of all of us. We all managed to get on here. Let me tell you, at 7:25, not all of the directors were on. Just saying. But they were there at 7:29, so we're all good. And it's a true pleasure to put something like this together, and we want to be doing more of it. And let me tell you, our group of directors work so well together that we want to make sure that we are sharing and pouring into you. Amy didn't mention when seminar was, and this year seminar is in Fort Worth, and it is in middle of August, so much later than normal. So check your seminar affiliation for the exact dates. But this is our chance to finish strong. We have a great new product. Finish off your end of April and be on target, because April, May, and June, you could still be on target for Rise and Shine and get recognition at seminar for Rise and Shine. And you can be a star consultant this quarter with these new products. And I mean, there are prizes for you to win. So thank you again so much for being on, and have a good night. Put comments and make sure you fill out your survey. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh.